So it just came a bit of a long way. It's now been 1 month since an AHSL vulnerability has been pulled out, meaning AdminPanel scripting language was disabled. But that is actually in AdminPanel, not in AdminPanel that you might have seen in a few of his videos. 1 month before this, we had FeatureTheCreature, Jaydenu2008. They're not both FeatureTheCreature's ults or crazily, but they're both like a different thing. If you get hard banned, there is a hard ban with a ban alt true. And this is the thing. When FeatureTheCreature did something, we're gonna pull this all the way down to like when this happens. But guess what happened? FeatureTheCreature, given a super admin vulnerability glitch using the AdminPanel scripting language, what he did ran was that, or the staff command using AHSL. What caused AHSL to be disabled is this. Notice, mods are now removed permanently. Mods will soon be whitelist only. So that means we're going to get AdminPanel assist. So AdminPanel scripting language is actually expected to remove on the 14th of July 2026. And it will be soon whitelist only mods. AdminPanel assist will replace AdminPanel scripting language. They said it right on there. AHSL will be removed soon and remade into AdminPanel assist. And it says, I'm talking to you feature. And here's how it started. So, warn moderator Fundamental Legion with the user ID of 4749603525. Then we have a warning. So, you want to see how this happened. So, they were using AdminPanel scripting language and hacking into the AdminPanel using AdminPanel scripting language. And guess who warned? Who got warned? Anti-AC_Ghost, otherwise known as Fundamental Legion. And that happened at 7:03 or 19:03. So 6/6/26. So that's exactly 1 month after this happened. But it's not exactly 1 month. It's been nearly 1 month now. So it's like 30 days since this has happened. I think the reason is like a bit crazy. I need to find out what the reason was in the audit logs or the AdminPanel, but I don't have access to the AdminPanel in this in the admin house, so we might not see that. But what they did is a FeatureTheCreature. He warned the guy. He warned a staff. He ran the staff command, and that's crazy. Staff can warn staff. Warning. Moderator FeatureTheCreature. That reason. It's probably the same reason. And we have a target user ID 2404242404, which means that is my account. That is my user ID. So user ID 2404242404. So it's crazy. And then Saturn has been warned shortly after a game ban. Warning 1911 with a reason. Target user ID 749 959 70991. And then what we do get is a game ban shortly after. And do you want to see who game banned? I will split screen the window for you. I will basically this time with Microsoft Edge. because I don't want my search result leaked and I never use it. So I'll come back to that one. I'll open Microsoft Edge, split screen it, and we will see about this user. So it was Roblox. So it was roblox.com/users/74959709991. If you want to see who got game banned, it was Naughty, which is what happened there. He game banned a developer. Is crazy. And it is terrible. Miles back my brother's account there. 118 friends, 396 followers, and 4 following. So that was Nullity. He got game banned. I don't know. I think he got on game banned. Even though his developer rank didn't take off. So reactivate account at 1912 would have been Legion has rated users. The user was previously warned. Didn't even ban the guy. That's crazy. Did he even ban? Right. So what happened there was that he didn't. Anti-AC didn't ban FeatureTheCreature at that time. Because it started to warn more players as soon as it got there. And when they warned the player, it was action warn. And it was before me, it was 2044209732. And that was an animator, and he has been warned. With his builds and 1Cs wiped from the server. It is crazy. After an animator got banned, or warned actually meant, his 1Cs got wiped and FeatureTheCreature, hard ban, moderator, not popular BLX. So Explosive Android knew that really quickly. If Explosive Android didn't see this, you know what will happen. We're gonna end up in a pop, and that's what happened. An apocalypse, I think, of everyone getting banned, and we FeatureTheCreature and Jaydenu2008 in the game. FeatureTheCreature has been game banned, or actually hard banned, ends in an infinity. Reason that this account is under investigation. Target user ID and FeatureTheCreature. He was using the old AdminPanel. It's crazy. Hard ban. So we're just testing a ban, and then after this, they were just doing a test ban. So that means they had to hop into their own private server just to test. And in 60 seconds, they've removed the ban. Gameplay, an animator, 8 minutes after, got notified, and he had been warned. And then this one is another warning. Jaydenu2008 as moderator. So he came back. And do you know about that guy? I think you know what that happened. FeatureTheCreature's ults are in the game. Jaydenu2008, target user ID 2404242404. Reason: it was fucked as as the brother's account, I think. I'll show you when I go onto YouTube. So let's scroll down. Let's scroll down now. To a thing that happened around almost a month ago now.
Holy crap!
This is low quality.
Oh yeah! You got Jaydenu2008! What?
So do you see that then? You have been kicked by this experience or its moderators. Moderation message. I'll probably add that. There's a way I can't hide it. But it says, you have been kicked by this experience or its moderators. So this is what it looked like if you're during the game, or if you're still in the game, what will happen is that you will end up saying your account has been disabled. Please rejoin for more information. This will happen all the time, and it'll tell you to leave the game. I'll play the video right now.
What? Why am I?
So it was in project underscore 1352x. This guy crashed the servers with another F3X vulnerability, I think.
Bro! Do you use a backdoor script, man, bro? Bro, just use backdoor script. What?
Backdoor script. It's AHSL scripting language. So, someone managed to actually use the AdminPanel using AHSL scripting language. What they did was use the staff command, and then, that's what happened. He used the staff command, and he became staff for like 5 minutes, and then he unstaffed him, and he got a game ban and a hard ban.
Bro, just use a...
Let's see what happens.
He's warning, bro. Bro just got me an AdminPanel. Oh.
And you are correct. It says, fucked by my brother's account. Also, LMAO. It's crazy. Does FeatureTheCreature has a brother's account? Well, the answer is true. They do have a brother's account. So, it says, access to online play is restricted. And that's what you'll usually get if you're warned or banned or game banned. But not hard banned. So, they used an AHSL scripting language vulnerability where they went into the AdminPanel and then warned basically around 20 accounts. And an unhard banned like only 15. And Explosive Android had to stop because they had to disable AdminPanel scripting language. And I know what the cause was. It was actually AdminPanel scripting language. And that never happened again. It wasn't basically an AdminPanel abuse event, or an admin abuse event, due to what happened, but it was one of the worst things in our history. And that would basically also happen to like 2025. So do you know what happened in 2025 as well? With 2024? They banned everybody cross server, so some random staff banned everybody in like cross server. And guess what they did? They had to unstaff that guy. They haven't touched the hard ban, the game ban, but this incident has never happened to AdminHouse before. And if you've got that on that screen, well, that means we are basically the first person to be warned with an F word on their, like, bypass letters. Coming soon, the next update, they will filter out that word in 3.5.11. But this is kind of unexpected. You'll end up getting... Well, this is what happens when FeatureTheCreature don't do this. However, it would have counted if I wasn't in the game and got that warning screen on there. However, the chance was it was Jaydenu2008. And that is FeatureTheCreature's alternative account. It's basically a backfire of what happened here. Inside of this game, FeatureTheCreature did it. Now, let's see the comments. Corrections. You wanna see the corrections. I feel bad for Harley. And don't feel bad for him. He started all this. He started all of this. I used to crash the crashes that would crash in the server. And they unbanned 300 plus crashes to make it fucking far more, which... And this is basically what happened here. And fricked up the servers. How many runs these? We hard banning. Did you know there was a Larkman house before Saturn Larkman house? It was made during the train update that broke the game. Wait, what? They already replied before one day. Play my free admin game instead, dude. Harley! Nah, they've got a like in my comment. Is that why AHSL got down? Womp womp. You started this. You started this. Bro, that's unfair. Why didn't I get staff? I would have banned both of those accounts. Guess what happened? They didn't even undone it. They haven't undone what happened. So that is what happened. And if you want to see this, well, we'll watch the whole video.
Holy crap! Oh yeah! You got Jaydenu2008! What? Why am I... Bro! Do you use a backdoor script, man, bro? Bro just used backdoor script. What? Did bro just use a... Oh, no. You told me, bro. Bro just got me an AdminPanel. Oh. What the fuck?! What's the... WTF? Oh, no. What the frick is that? Bro. Saturn the freaking frick? I got you, man. Uh-oh. We're backfired. Uh-oh. What the hell? Target username. Target ID. Who the hell? Ah, I got you, FeatureTheCreature! Yes! We got FeatureTheCreature, let's freaking go. Holy crap. Why is it still in that part? What? Whoa! Holy snipes! Why? Who's the moderator? This is more backfiring. What the hell did that? Started in the audit logs. You spammed unhardban thousands of times. On who? What the hell? What was my... What the frick? What's that onesie name? Holy crap. Why is... What the who's... Bro. This guy's meant to be fired. This is a... This guy, this moderator right there, needs to definitely be fired right there. This is not cool. Why is Jaydenu just doing that, bro? What run Cs did they delete? Did they delete? They deleted like a 65,000 letter run C. Bro, that's... They fucked my CMD box, didn't they? Holy crap, they did fuck it up. Oh yeah, they fucked up my CMD box. Oh my god, they fucked it up. Big time, for real, bro. Oh no. This guy. Bro, that 2424 guy is meant to be on staff, bro. Who the hell managed to get that guy staff, bro? Who the hell managed to do this, bro? Who? Why are they on hard banning? 2023, 2024, and 2025 crashes. Like 15 legitimate usernames. Bro, I hate this guy, bro. This moderator is meant to be fired for this, bro. And this ain't Saturn. Well, it is Saturn, because it says, fucked by my brother's account as LMAO. Holy crap. All they're trying to get us, bro, is this freaking FPL system. What the fuck? And he isn't even a staff too. Get that, AHSL, bro. This must have been AHSL. Admin has scripting language. And I'm probably enabled it in the first place. What the fuck? They fucked it up, bro. Big time, bro. They deleted a 10,000 word run C. Bro. Who are they trying to hard ban right there? FeatureTheCreature. And FeatureTheCreature, a freaking moderator, deleting a 65,000 word run C off of... My god. This is one of the stupidest moderation systems out there. I got warned for fucked by my brother's account as also LMAO. Why do I have to do this, bro? Who the fuck ran that command? That is admin house scripting language caught in 4K right there. They're meant to fix a vulnerability. But the stupid admin panel vulnerability is still kept. Because who the hell warned? Why is feature warning? Oh, the server crashed. Holy crap. Oh, he's getting me right there, bro. Did you see this then? FeatureTheCreature. And about, 96. What the hell? It's like 90 bots in the private server. Who the hell gave 67 players as staff? Oh my god, this is a hard ban, bro. They backfired on everybody. Holy crap, they also... Did you see the moderation right over there? Caught in 4K right there. They gave everyone staff vulnerability through the freaking admin house scripting language. Oh yeah, you said that then, bro. That's a big bot right there. Everyone hates Charlie 10 876 54321. Oh my god. Let's go down to our private servers. What the fuck is that, bro? Holy crap. What the f did they do to their moderation, bro? They added 267 mods in the freaking server. Holy crap. And they banned the whole game too. Did you see that then? Admin house unavailable. This experience is currently not available. Then who the fuck won everybody from the server? Jaydenu2008 is definitely getting bad. Then who the hell did FeatureTheCreature warn me then? Like, what the hell? They gave everyone moderators. Oh, holy crap. Did you just see this? Whoopsies. Roblox player. Did you see that? They deleted a 65,000 word run-C. Well, you know, the big massive run-C. And do you know who did that? Jaydenu2008. Who the hell hacked into that? And who the frick nulled that out, bro? Someone nulled this, bro. Someone nulled the server. Oh no, and they also, guess what they did? They gave Feature, Jaydenu2008, and those big giant youfers to close this whole game down. What the hell is backdooring everybody from this server, bro? They backdoored this game. Real. They fully backdoored this. Holy crap. AHSL backdoored. I think AdminPanel scripting language needs to be disabled yet again. What the hell? Admin testing still, well, far banned from that. You're better off just switching to mouse testing. I can't play this, bro. And do you know who the hell managed to break that game? Like, what the fuck? Broke it, bro. Bro. They warned every single guy. They gave the AdminPanel AHSL vulnerability. You know what? AHSL needs to be disabled yet again. AHSL needs to be disabled. The AdminPanel scripting language needs to be fucked at this rate. They fucked the whole game up. Big time. There was a big massive vulnerability inside of AdminPanel where they gave everyone AdminPanel. They gave everyone staff. Big time. And do you know who did that? The trusted. They are the ban system. They're giving everyone honeybound. Entrusted. What the hell? Holy crap. And look at this big massive bot's private server. Do you see this bot? Oh my god, why is my window glitching? Oh my god. Why is Windows glitching out, bro? Holy crap. Oh, it's just Roblox Studios win. Holy crap. Do you see that? There's a big massive bots! It's bots in private servers! Oh yeah! You see that then? Holy crap. They broke Admin House big time, my brother. Look at that, bro. They broke the whole game. Their fault. This is their biggest fault ever. Did you see that then? Like, the whole game got backdoored. by the frickin' AdminPanel scripting language. That vulnerability weren't patched. And Poppy enabled AHSL. Did you see this big time, bro? What the hell? They hacked the game in under 5 minutes. They warned me. They warned around 26 other trusteds in the server. FeatureTheCreature was warning 10 other people in this game and also banning around 12 players. They were bringing youthers back from 2023 with the AdminPanel scripting language and server crashed by the Everdead project. And that freaking Everdead guy needs to definitely be hard banned. FeatureTheCreature definitely needs to be hard banned. Along with, Jaydenu2008. Like, Jaydenu2008 should not exist in moderators. They are AHSL vulnerabilityists. This is the biggest AHSL vulnerability ever. AHSL needs to be disabled yet again. They backdoored the whole experience. Like, what the hell? We need to get Poppy to enable this game yet again and disable AHSL completely, just so then they patch this code again. Stupid AHSL! You can book AHSL! You can patch AHSL. They did remove Startle, by the way. The moderators are so far now. We need them fired. They deleted the whole run-C. Oh, you know how many run-Cs they deleted? Oh my god, do you see that? Just in time for our Rollercoaster V1.07 update. Did you see that, my brother? This game got backdoored. Big time. I can't even get in the game. When I relaunch some games, look at that backdoor. That simple script killed the servers. They killed admin house. Holy crap. Could you get those mods out there, bro? To ban these moderators at this rate, bro. Ban, like, a few moderators. They should not enable AHSL yet again. And this is not funny. They need to disable AHSL again and say, oh yeah, it's fully disabled until they patched it. We're AHSLers for like 2 weeks. And also, Saturn's fault. It's Saturn's fault. Like, what the hell? It's Saturn's fault for getting on hard banned by explosive Android. But why did Saturn get staff then and gave Jaydenu2008 and FeatureTheCreature staff, I think, and then they gave themselves developers, and then they killed off the whole game! Like a whole script. They killed off like the whole entire script of this server. No way. And they deleted my run-C that contains 56. I had like 75 run-Cs and 178 builds in my game. We need a restore point. Has any devs? And they did it without permission, by the way. Saturn must have got the AdminPanel vulnerability. Gave a few people staff. Hard banned every single crasher. and act them as Jaydenu2008. Like, FeatureTheCreature, Jaydenu2008 needs to be hard banned. At this rate, my bro. And also, Saturn needs to be fired yet again! Because AHSL needs to be disabled at this rate, my bro. They need to kill off AdminPanel's scripting language. And also, guys, don't do this because they also gave him the staff rank vulnerability. Oh yeah! They gave him staff rank vulnerability in the AHSL. They backdoored it with a require script. They must have premium AHSL and fully got those developers to fully got them shutting down those games. That is one of the biggest backdoors in admin house history that we now ever seen now. The server crashed by the Everdead crashers, and now Everdead, with a blacklist of blacklisted crashers, wants to now act as us, just to be a Saturn. Oh yeah, they're trying to hard ban like every crasher now out of existence. Like, who the hell gave full access to AHSL for everybody? Like, what the hell did that, bro? My bro. What the fuck? Ruined this, bro. This is AdminPanel scripting language. Who the hell did that, bro? Who the hell? Holy crap. This is the biggest backdoor in AdminPanel history. Holy crap. They backdoored the whole game. So, you know what the hell happened? I had a look here. It showed Harley. Harley, you know Everdead? Yes, I know that Everdead guy. Do you know Everdead? You know Everdead, guys. The Everdead Crashers project. Around 0.1% of people, 0.1% of people knew this. It started around 2023, 2022, early 2022, to like late 2023. Server authenticated by Everdead project. This is like a legacy server crash project, bro. Hey! This is not nice. Do you know the Everdead project? Wait, what? I literally know. We pulled this from around, you know. Are these crashes getting unbanned? What the hell is this era? My bro. Every single crasher got unbanned yet again from AdminPanel. Like, what the hell? Whoopsies here, my game just froze. Uh-oh. It got server crashed by the Everdead project, which does exist. Uh-oh. RIP to the Everdead project. Oh, holy crap, server shut down equity. Oh yeah, that ended up dying really fast.
Well, anyways, do you want to see what you want to see in this game? I wanted to see the admin panel, because you might see one of those admin panels in the game, and I have access to like a higher rank than in the actual game. I'm in house, and I will show you. And this isn't a cross server thing. 9 SSD gave me it. Head staff. So I'm head staff at least. Which means I can't get banned in the game. But I will not do anything bad if I was in that rank, because it's crazy. So, let me lock the server off. So, here is what the admin panel will look like. So, this is AdminPanel. I don't know if it works, but okay, it actually still works. So, we need to see, we now need to get the user ID of these guys just to check the audit logs in the actual admin house, the normal admin house. So, you could see that we have Jaydenu2008 and FeatureTheCreature included in that ban. And it's because 9SSD has saw my video and preloaded this game with Jaydenu2008 and FeatureTheCreature in the ban, just so then we can prevent this from happening. They already know now that this is the reason. So, the hard ban reason was FeatureTheCreature 1. And hard ban reason, FeatureTheCreature 1. So it's more like copy-pasted that ban. And that's what's in that ban. However, we are going to check the user ID of these. So, we are going to hop on to profile Jaydenu2008. Failed slow data. Right. Profile Jaydenu2008. Try again. Basically failed because of my network server. Failed slow data. I don't think it has any data, but we have to get the target ID. So target ID 1219279295. I think because profile doesn't work, it's probably a little different. So that's what his ban is. So if you use profile, nothing happens, and that's the reason why. So we have Jaydenu2008 and FeatureTheCreature included in that ban. So that's what happened. And do you know why it's pre-including this ban? It's because they've banned them off to prevent the people that's in the game themselves. So it's just a bit of in medium, but let's scroll down to what happened in the audit logs first. And we will see what happens. So what they did back then, let's go to the first part of the audit log. So trust. So the game was opened at 8:40 PM. That's where it started at. It just released. Trust, moderator 9SSD. So let's scroll to whenever this ban has occurred at. So they've game banned the guy. What was the user ID? Check 248-144-7291. So it seems like they have an appeal. Okay. I think AHSL's not working, I think. Let me just check. Oh, AHSL's broken. Okay. Let me just see if I can realign myself on there and try and do AHSL again. No, AHSL backend window's broken yet again. It's not a vulnerability, guys. Okay, it just happened again. It doesn't work. AHSL doesn't work, so it's disabled. But sometimes we could see that if I'm on that whitelist, it's broken. So, let's see who got game banned here. So, who was on the game ban list? So this guy has been game banned. The only way to check the game ban is that I have to go back onto Microsoft Edge. And we will hop on to Microsoft Edge, I think. Just to check who got banned. So, we're going back onto the edge again. And we will check the following user ID, which is 248-144-7291. So we're going to go on roblox.com/users/248-144-7291. So this guy got game banned. So let's check if he currently got game banned. So we're gonna profile this guy, and inside of it, we are going to check the admin panel just to see about it. So let's go on to it. So he got game banned. So his moderation note said, so that was his most recent game ban, June the 30th. And the game ban was Maxim Berkey. That's just Dave 2. And the reason was banned from original Admin House. Reason, sexual jokes. So he has been known as being game banned on there. It shows game banned. So he had game banned and then ungame banned. But then 2 days later they had to game ban him as well. So now let's see what happened here. So they had to trust. So Eoc had to trust Leper U, and then 9SSD untrusted him. Same minute. And then they've realised, and then they had to trust him. Untrust. DMV. Oh, they did the wrong one. Right. Global force kick on. Wait. All. I know what global force kick is. Force kicks. It's more like a ban, but it's a force kick time ban thing. So it's target username, all, duration, 15. So 15 seconds, that's the time. So global force kick is what happened. And Eoc, for moderator, actually got game banned. It said target username, all. So he executed it the wrong way. And its attempt of all was 189639. It's its target user ID. And seriously, we have a user ID of 1.85. That has been on game banned for a 1 minute appeal. Because he game banned the wrong person. I think it was actually... he ended up game banning himself, I think? I don't know. Because I think those user IDs are the same, I think. Ungame ban. So he had been appealed and then unbanned. So, he untrusted himself? Well, that's a bit off. He untrusted himself out of the game. It's crazy. He untrusted himself. Well, you can untrust yourself. But it's crazy. Approve submission. So, we've approved Sans DMD. It's not on the asset library at all now. Trust. To just give a random guy trusted. I don't know. Right. Site AH whip. What the hell is that? I don't think this is on the asset library. And nope, it isn't. So, that's what happened. So those stuff are ungift perm. He ungifted himself. He ungift perm by himself. And blacklisted his own perm. What the hell? He unblacklisted perm by himself. The reason was epic. And he gifted himself perm the next day. Wow, he's doing bad things to himself. That's crazy. He trusted moderator. What the hell? He trusted himself. Don't know who gave that boy that guy, but he just ended up trusting himself. trusting himself. Don't think it's on that list anymore. I think it was AHSL vulnerability, but no, it isn't. I think the SSD let him give him stuff for that minute and then trusted, and he trusted himself. Then the dev. Then the dev trusted the dev, so he trusted himself. He trusted himself again and trusted himself again. Okay, he gave just Dave trusted because he knows from the admin house itself. Untrust, moderator EX account target username. He untrusted a dev, and he had to retrust himself, and then he had to trust EOX account along with trusting and trusting that guy. And anyways, before then, at 15:59, just before I was in the game, before I started Blackman House, you know, I had been trusted at 17:17. So I started playing at 17:17. So they've been hard banning FeatureTheCreature and Jaydenu2008. Jaydenu2008 is the target user ID of 1219072295. So I will hop on to Notepad, the notepad that's on there, and get the user ID. And we will paste it up onto our computer. Just to see if he himself has been hard banned from the main game. So, we will hop on to this admin house game right now again, and we will see. So we're going back onto the main admin house again, with the normal admin house. And we are going to go on to audit logs and we'll see what happened here. So we paste the exact same user ID, and it seems like he hasn't done any moderation at all. So that means no one has been moderating that audit log. And it's because audit logs only pulled from 2025. If you wanted to see all audit logs, then we need to check what the moderator, the old audit log would be like. Because we can't have access to that command, all audit logs wouldn't exist. So it's only going to pull up to 2025. However, audit logs was released in 2024. And Dolphin had to clear all the audit logs just to release 3.5.4. And that's all. But we already know anyway that Jaydenu2008 has been game banned already. We don't see that he has been banned. And that's all. And that isn't an exploit, it's a vulnerability. So, what happened here? AHSL is disabled. I can't be on AHSL because AHSL has been disabled, and I can't try and basically reallow myself to reallow list because AHSL is disabled due to some dev breaking it. Well, sometimes it doesn't get broken, but what they're actually doing is actually making a ticket server for the main game, Admin House. I wanted to add a ticket server so then they can report players in Admin House if there are new players. And if you're repairing to mod logs, there's nothing inside of AHSL logs. So, what was the user ID? So, the user ID was 12, so that was that guy. It was like Jaydenu2008. He has been game banned from the game. And I had to paste it into the moderation of audit logs into this game. So, his status, he hasn't been game banned, or he must have been banned from the main game. So, we just always not know yet whenever this guy or this guy hasn't been banned in the audit logs. But the only issue that we could have is that they're gonna release this. So, hide watermark. Actually, I wanted to see if I can hide. Yeah, I can hide it permanently if I can. But let's rejoin. So I'm just going to do something a little bit quickly. So, there's a time that AHSL isn't working. And AHSL disabled. So, sometimes you might see AdminPanel break in this game. And it's because they're actively, permanently trying to attempt to lock the AdminPanel for now, whilst they fix the backend GUI. And once the AdminPanel breaks, then we can't ban anyone. So then what happens next is the AdminPanel gets fixed, AHSL stops working shortly after. And it's basically what happened to AdminPanel. They're trying to block up. So what we need to do is we need to lock AHSL code to make sure it doesn't get changed or edited. Only 9SSD will allow a permission of it whenever to change the part of the AHSL log. And that's what happens. So you might see a part of this game happen. You might see that Harley and Milo are not in secure parts. This isn't a known issue, and it isn't at all, but they've ended up moving it to secure parts anyway, I think. And this is what happens if you P-clear it. It's literally gone. Like, all of it, it's just gone. It's P-cleared in the secure parts. And then when we reset the thing, it's not resetted. So what happened here? Well, FeatureTheCreature and Jaydenu2008 are the following players. But you want to see the user ID of the player. Yeah, I think that isn't white, I think. What I'm seeing over here is this isn't even Jaydenu2008. This is literally that guy. I think we've actually did the wrong thing, I think. I've actually forgot to even leave this running because it's covering half the screen. So, we're going to go back onto hardbands and we're going to press on Jaydenu2008. And then repaste its own identity screen and look for the exact user ID. So it was 1219207295. That was his target user ID. Apparently it shows that target ID right on there. Press enter. And it finally got it. So I think I've missed something, and it basically ended up saying Jaydenu2008. So I will paste Lost Bones Jaydenu2008 thing user ID into the moderation in the normal audit logs, and we will see about it, because no one has, and it's not idle or something. But what you're seeing here is that I've actually checked the wrong user ID, or misentered the user ID correctly, and did the 10 billion user ID variant. That was accidental, and I will do it again. And yeah, it's not even to his moderation. So that means he must have got game banned. But what we need to get is an is banned. So we need to add for the perms is banned. So we need the is banned command into admin house, the normal game, so we can check that as well. So anyways, what they actually do in the AdminPanel is what I found out. Is that they have a show deleted. So like if you delete people's builds, it will come up. And you can undo delete them. And also I want it into Admin house. So Admin house has been known to have this game on there. So what they did is game ban, and that's all. So anyways, like and subscribe, turn on notifications, and I will see you next time on those videos.